This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
All right, we're back. Don't forget to smash the hell out of the like button. Let's go. We got 174 watching right now. We got 100 likes. Let's pick it up. Get that algorithm going. Manny, how you feeling, my man? You feeling good?
I'm feeling good. Oh, how are you?
Very good. I was just having fun with the listener. I gave him a blind ass fan alert because he's expecting 10 or 11 wins from the Canes, and I told him, bro, relax. 7 or 8. That's the fan that ends up getting pissed at the team because they didn't meet his unrealistic expectations. And you don't go from as bad as they were to 10 or 11 wins. If you do that, then Cristobal is the coach of the year, bro. Coach of the year, period. End of story. You know what I'm saying?
He really is. And people got to remember, too, you change coordinators, you change a bunch of assistant coaches after year one. So right off the bat, right, like that's – yes, they're going to systems that are more familiar to the players, something that was much more like what Manny Diaz ran, but you've also flipped the roster.
Exactly.
So you have a bunch of guys that are just sort of getting into the program, getting used to things. So you're going to have that natural grace period, right, where you're going to make mistakes and struggle to get going. But look, I think they're in the right offense. I think they're in the right defense, and I expect that as the season goes on, they're going to get better and better, especially as some of their younger players really, I think, start to develop some confidence.
And offensive studs have not exploded yet. It's not like you have these established receivers that can go out there and dominate. That hasn't happened yet. You lost your starting tight end. While there's some talent, they still have to establish themselves. You don't have a dominant running game. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they have to develop. I think he's 2 to 3 years away, and I have no problem with that. I get it. It's a mess. The man has to fix it, but I have to give him time, and I'm not going to put a 10 or 11 expectation on him and then, set him up for failure, basically. That's just not right. I'm going to ask you something a little bit off the beaten path. The Tyreek Hill situation. Mm-hmm. I brought this up. Normally, Michael Irving 20 years ago, and by the way, he actually did it recently in this case too, with the Marriott and the girl and all that. He said he didn't go Trumpy, where you start talking too much and you just bury yourself like an idiot. He professed his innocence. And it hasn't been proven yet, okay? But 20 years ago, it did. 20 years ago, he professed his innocence. I forgot what it was. It was cocaine and a whore or something, and somewhere. Remember that? And he said innocent. He didn't. And then he came back at the meeting and says, hey, use the same energy that you used to say I was, guilty. Use the same energy to say I'm innocent, And he was right, and he was vindicated. And to me, that's another part that's kind of disturbing about all of this. Sure, we need to see the video. We need to see how true everything is. But Drew Rosenhaus was on Sunday. He did not profess his innocence. Tyreek Hill has not gone on his podcast since it had to be said. He didn't say he was innocent. He hasn't professed it in a tweet. He hasn't professed it in public. And to me, that's kind of another negative to all of this, that maybe there is some trouble coming, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think you read the tea leaves, it certainly feels that way. I think, like you said, usually when guys are innocent, they fight like hell, right, in the public eye to defend themselves. When they don't do that, it's kind of a sign of, hey, I screwed up, and I'm trying to get off as best as I can from this potential punishment. So, look, like you said, the truth will come out, right? If there's video of this, I'm sure that'll come out. TMZ or somebody will put that thing out. They'll pay for that footage.
I'm shocked it hasn't come out already, dude.
Right.
That guy that runs the marina must be as old school as it gets, because they're offering thousands of dollars for that video.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, bro, that's free money you're turning down. So my man está cómodo, obviously.
Yeah.
Either that, or he's got he's got real standards that most of us don't.
Right. Or Drew has that kind of influence, right? Where maybe Drew is
maybe Drew paid him off.
Right.
To not release it. Yeah.
Right. Who knows where the
Well, wait a minute. He didn't accept, although it was $200, bro. That's like, Tyreek, now we got to look at you like a cheap tipper. I mean, seriously, $200? That's what you're going to offer the guy?
It's not a whole lot, brother. Not in today's world. That might not even get you dinner at a nice restaurant. Yeah.
Oh, the $200 doesn't get me to the Cure tomorrow night for me, the wife, and my daughter. What the hell are you talking about? $200.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't even
Even
get you
with
groceries
Robert
anymore.
Smith getting me $30 back of service fees for each ticket, which he did that, by the way.
He did.
Complained to Ticketmaster. He was going to pull his tour off of Ticketmaster if they didn't reduce the fees. And brother, they gave all of us $30 back per ticket.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And I just went to see the Cure up in Atlanta for 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, all the concert shirts were $25.
Woo, $25. Remember when they were 10 and 5?
Yeah, but like now they're 35, 45, 50.
Yeah.
For big bands like that in arenas and stadiums, $25 for a shirt?
Yeah.
Like that's, that's super cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, as I digress here, it's sad that it doesn't look like this is going to have a good ending, and I'm wondering if he's going to get suspended now. I almost feel like he's going to get at least 1 game.
I would expect so, right? The NFL would at least hit him with something. And the good thing for Tyreek, I guess, is he doesn't have a long history of this, right? I mean, he hasn't had many suspensions in his past.
No, he doesn't have any suspensions, but he already has the altercation from prior, and then the one before he got drafted.
Okay, so it's probably time, right? If this it's
because of the past,
slap on the wrist.
Yeah, because of the past, I think he can get a slap on the wrist. Mm-hmm. And again, it all depends on what kind of a smack he gave him on the back of the head. You know what I mean?
Right.
Was it a love tap, or was it un avión? If it was un avión,
the ones that my grandfather used to give me.
Yes,
if it was one of those. We're
Denozo
okay.
and NCIS, right? It's NCIS, right? Denozo. Whack. If the guy got denozoed, oh man, that's not good, bro. Getting denozoed is not good. So yeah, I'm with you there. Would you like to name the baby for Mariah Mills and Zion Williamson? Because she's looking for help now.
Let's see. What would be a great name?
Notice how the Kane segment has really, really, really gone backwards now. Okay, it's really.
Listen,
really
we're in a very dry season. We're in a very dry season. Yes. Zion.
Yes.
What goes with Zion? I don't know. Zeus? Would you go with Zeus at that point? You get the Z's. You got a couple Z names there. I don't know. I don't know what goes with Zion Williamson. But so that's gonna happen, huh?
I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do we have him there? Wait. Okay. We're having a little technical snafu here.
It's all right.
Okay. I think we got you now again. All right. Go ahead.
I was going to say Zeus, right? Another Z name.
Go ahead. No,
right? To go with Zion?
You can say it. No, we had a technical snafu. I was thinking X.
Why? Okay,
and Z. No, I was thinking X. Why? Because he had it with a porn star. So she's X-rated. So let's
she's
just
X-rated.
Call the
there
X.
You go. That's a good one. Yeah.
That's
it.
Yeah. That's it. Oh, what's your name? Xavier? No. Just X. Just X.
Just X. One letter.
And that's it. All right. So what do we got going on in the Canes world, by the way? Any new recruiting news? Because I don't think I've seen much lately in the last couple of days.
No, I mean they hosted 45 guys in the month of June, and they got a few commitments. There's probably going to be another one this weekend. Ja'Cory Barney, wide receiver from Palmetto High School, who's a very low-rated 4-star, but he is a blue-chip kid. Talented receiver, another one of these playmakers that they need, from locally. That they got a couple last year. It looks like Barney's gonna be another one. And they've got some other kids that they're hoping to get. But the big fish, the big fish that Miami wants, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that. I think, as I've told you before, we're gonna see. I think a lot of these guys are in wait and see mode with this team, and they want to see which direction the program goes before they vault into the class.
Okay. All right. True Fin fan, by the way, is chiming in with a super chat, and he says, played baseball with Manny at Tamiami. What's up,
look
Manny?
at that. Look at that. Yes, I did play at Tamiami Park for several years. I played at West Kendall Optimist as well. So I am a well-traveled Little League ball player in South Florida. I also umpired at Tamiami Park for 3 years.
True Fin Fan, give me a first name, bro, because I always call you True Fin Fan. You never use the name, huh? No, True Fin Fan says. Yeah, so give me a name, True Fin Fan. Give me your first name so maybe Manny remembers and puts a face to it. Because I doubt you were calling yourself True Fin Fan on the baseball field.
Not back then, no.
No. Back then. Huh? It's Miguel? Okay. You believe. Do you remember a Miguel you played with in
There's a lot of Miguels. I'd probably need the
Yeah,
full.
there is a lot of Miguels. I know a shit ton of Miguels in my life.
There are a lot of Miguels who played ball at Tamiami. I know that.
Yeah. Oh, Miguel Naranjo.
Okay. All right. Which team did we play together? Does he remember this? We were all you know how it is, though. We were all sponsored by somebody.
Right. Chico's Bail Bonds, right?
Chico's Bail Bonds might have been. I'm not sure which team it was, but
so yeah. you got to now you got to come up with the news, True Fin Fan. Which team was it now? Naranjo.
Miguel Naranjo. All right.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I have to go through the archives, but I listen. I just caught up. I got invited to a WhatsApp a couple months ago, where I have all these former Tamiami baseball players that I got invited to. Oh, there we go. He played with Georgie Castillo. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that group.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's funny. All these years later, these guys. Some of us went to high school together. Some of us didn't, and we got a little chat going. So.
There you go. And secretly, they're all trying to get closer to you. So when the Canes are good, hey, can you get me some tickets?
Right, exactly. They want to get a little opportunity to jump in there.
There's ulterior motives there.
Absolutely.
That's what's going on. All right. Any other Canes news outside of the recruiting stuff that we need to know about? Because I was trying to prep for this segment. I'm like, there's nothing, bro. Like
July is the dead period. Like they're gonna have a barbecue at the end of July. They're gonna have more kids back on campus in terms of recruiting. We're gonna have camp dates coming along at some point here in terms of when practices will get going. The ACC media days are the last week in July as well. I'll be busy with all of that, but this is the time when guys like me go on vacation. Of course, I'll always check in with you because I never stop. Recruiting never stops. But this is the time of year a lot of sports writers take vacation. They cover college football because it's a small 3-week period where there's really nothing going on other than kids, either announcing where they're going to school or saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go visit this school in the fall, and I'm still not done with my recruiting."
Okay. All right. So that's why, because I was looking around, I was like, man, there isn't a lot. What am I going to do?
Not a lot,
with
brother.
This man today, but Tyreek and Zion kind of filled it in for us. So that's
they did.
You adjust.
Yes.
You adjust.
Yes, sir.
That's what you got to do. Follow him on Twitter at Manny_Navarro, and make sure you subscribe like I do to The Athletic every single month, and you're going to get all the latest.
It's $1 right now a month, by the way.
I know. It's a joke.
It's a joke.
Really. Considering all the writers there, locally, nationally, internationally, there's all kinds of news going on. So check out The Athletic. A lot of great stories, too. A lot of great writing going on in The Athletic. A lot of feature stories that are really, really good. So it's good reading there. Manny, as always, thank you, my brother. Have a fantastic weekend, my friend. We'll catch up on Tuesday.
Good talking to you. Talk soon.
Thank you, my friend. There you go. Manny Navarro, our Canes Wear Miami Hurricanes report. Got this hat at Canes Wear. You can get a lot of things at Canes Wear. By the way.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.